my God, this ain't what happened. We don't see you at the club anymore. No, the boys are on the couches. All the boys are on the couch, jumping up and down, dancing with each other, making the girls stand.
Because honestly, the fact that women even have to pay to get into the clubs is crazy. It even comes down to men standing in the DJ booth. That is for the girls.
If that's their homie DJ and if they know the DJ, why can they not stand up there with their drink in their hand and vibe out? Some of you are bothered when you are not prioritized in social settings.
It's jealousy. Always has been, always will be. I hate the fact that women aren't making it easier for them.
Oh my God, this ain't what happened. We don't see you at the club anymore. Oh my God, this ain't why aren't you at the club anymore? Oh my God, you don't want to come out with us to the club anymore? No, the boys are on the couches. The boys are on the couches. Why would I come and the boys are on the couches? Getting on the couch used to be a bad sport. Like, you used to have to be a bad to be able to sit in the section on the couch. Like, you could have been a cute girl and you get into the section and you stand all night. You're standing. Now you go to the club and it's only boys on the couch. It's only boys. There's not even a girl on there. It's only boys in the section standing on the couches. Mind you, I love the club. I love outside. I love the club. I used to go to the club 5 nights a week. Like, it got so bad, security used to know me by my first name, not check my bag, not check my ID, walk me in. That's how much I used to love the club. But I went recently and I noticed 25 men sitting on the couch and all the girls on the floor standing around the table. And I could understand, maybe I got ugly. Maybe I got ugly and they don't want to let me on the couch. But there's not a single woman on the couch.
Welcome to your future.
And if I do get on the couch these days, I'm literally in competition with all these men elbowing me, sweating on me. Like, it's to the point I don't even want to be on the couch. You guys have it. It's really hard to be up here because you guys are making it really hard to be up here. When it used to only be girls on the couch, there were no issues. All the bad bitches on the couch, dancing, talking, drinking, having a good time. All the men on the floor, dancing, talking, bobbing their head to the music, having a good time in their sneakers. Now they want you to show up in 6-inch heels, little tiny outfits, hair and makeup done, to stand around the table while they get the couch, jump up and down, spill their drinks on you, screaming dreams and nightmares at the top of their lungs. No, I don't like the club, actually. The boys are on the couches. The boys are on the couches. Couches used to be bad bitch real estate. Like, that's what I'm, like, I don't think clubbing is dead. I don't think clubbing is dead at all. I think the target audience has changed because the boys spend money. Duh, that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's always been. The boys spend the money, the girls come make the section look good. The boys stayed off the couches because if you think about it, the most visible part of any section is the couch. You're in higher elevation, so you're going to be seen. You wanted all the bad to be on your couch so that everybody in the club knew, hey, I'm big dog, look at all the bad in my section. But now all the boys are on the couch, jumping up and down, dancing with each other, making the girls stand.
Welcome to the new world.
The target audience is now boys, and boys who want to put on a show for other boys. Why do I want to be a part of that? It's now it's now a boy. It's a boy thing now, and I'm a girl, and I just don't do boy stuff. So yeah, I stopped going to the club. I don't think clubbing is dead, though. I'm sure the club is still fun, but it's just not fun for girls anymore. It's just a guy thing. So I think girls should just stop going to the club. I think girls should start going to brunch, start going to the bars together. I think we need to leave the club alone, let the boys have it, because the boys want it. I think the boys are on the couches, and sometimes with men, you just gotta let them have it. Even if that means you don't go to the club anymore. Let's go have fun everywhere else.
That one hit home. You notice at first she said she didn't say anything about VIP, anything about sections. Then it turned into the men are in the sections on the couches and the men are spending the money. Well, I'd be. About time you got to it, right? About time you told the truth. You said it. The men are spending the money. This is what's happening, right? No more. Gone are the days where you can just look pretty, reject a man all night, or a man lets you into a section, allows you to get into the couch, you know what's happened? Men have done that, gotten nowhere by the end of the night, spent a bunch of money on drinks on you, and get nowhere. Gone are those days, right? But the nerve of you talking like this and men are spending the money. I say it like this. That's fine if you don't go. Because so many other ladies are still going to go and they're still going to get on the program. So men see it like, okay, that's fine. You're not around. You're not going to get on my program anyway. Good riddance.
Mine is from the song Girls by the Kid Leroy. And the lyric is, you worked all night, you trying to cash out, you and your friends are trying to lash out, and I'm not the one to tell them stand down. It's their world and they just want to, girls just want to dance, girls just want to have fun. I don't know your plans, I just want to get some. Girls just want to summer with their friends, want to do it to their ex till they get the job done. Girls just want to dance, girls just want to have fun. And I say this to say, let the girls have their joy. Why did I get on TikTok and a girl posted a video and it was niggas standing on all the elevated surfaces in the club? Girls on the floor, the niggas on the couch. The niggas up there at the DJ booth.
Take the limelight at the wrong moment.
They standing on. She literally was like, the men took all the elevated surfaces in the club.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but as a man, I can't
Trying to be seen.
I'm not standing on no couch in no club, man. I'm sorry. That's.
What about by the DJ?
Look,
they took up
say
all the
that.
space by the DJ.
Say that, man.
That
I
have
stand
been
by the
nice.
bars like that.
There have been nights when niggas have done that. We're not gonna sit here and say, you know what I'm saying, that's not a thing.
But I can't. At the age I'm at now, bro, I'm not going to no club and standing on nobody's couch.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
I feel like the couch is for the girls.
You feel me? I'm
Get
saying
down.
Like, it's like, in my opinion now, I feel like the hookah's for the ladies now, right? Like I can't be going to no club and get a hookah for myself. I don't know.
The hookah got y'all in a chokehold. I'm gonna miss y'all. I'm gonna miss y'all so bad.
Niggas was doing hookah for
I'm glad I
good
stopped doing
minute.
that shit, boy.
It was like, what? It really was hot 2020, 2022.
Yeah, I think it's
that.
dying down a little bit now.
Not in my friend group. I'm gonna miss them so much.
They still doing it. One of my homeboys, this weekend that just passed, he just went to the club just so he can get a hookah. Yeah, I'm talking about he went to the club at like 12.
I don't know, man. I'm in. It's so
Did he stand on the
crazy.
couch?
I have to ask him if he sat on the couch. I'll get back to you on that when I find out.
It's so crazy now.
World and they just wanna, girls just wanna dance.
His boys went to the club. She said, did they stand on the couch? Sorry. These guys are spending money. These two twin brothers were simping hard, but they're spending the bread. You have to understand that. Look, the way it was before was fine and dandy. For you, not for men. Wake up. Welcome to the future. This is what you created. This is what the Me Too movement and everything that followed created. You're welcome.
Stopped catering to women, because honestly the fact that women even have to pay to get into the clubs is crazy. I will go as far as to say it's even crazy that women have to RSVP to get into clubs, to even get on that Posh app to get into any spot. Women should be able to walk through a door as long as they dress appropriately, dress to the nines, and be able to hop right in. Honestly, the club is nothing without women. I would say this time and time again, y'all need to cater to women. Y'all don't even have free before 11 for the ladies no more. If the women are not having fun at y'all parties, nobody's going to be having fun. I'm telling you right now. And then when we start to also have these like DJs conversations, the DJs need to cater to women.
Those days are over.
We don't need to hear this like, I don't even know what I want to call the state of rap music right now, but we need to play the tunes that the girls are going to enjoy. We need to play the tunes that the girls can shake ass to. I've seen a lot of think pieces where y'all are like, oh, it's not the DJs, it's the music. It's also the DJs, because the DJs are not catering to the women. Look at the women. If the women in front of you are not having fun, switch it up. Read the room. It's so much dance music coming out right now between Tyler, the Creator, K-Tronada, Amare. So many people are creating dance bops. The girls could be dancing in a club. Metro Boomin just dropped a 2-disc album. The girls could be dancing in the club, but y'all don't care about women having fun in the club no more. It even comes down to men standing in the DJ booth. That is for the girls. The girls are the ones that's supposed to be the highlight of the party. They're supposed to be center stage, having a time of their lives, throwing ass behind the DJ. As long as y'all are not centering and catering to women in the spot, it'll never be what it's supposed to be.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
That is the end of my TED Talk. Thank you for listening.
Feels a little fake and gay. Gotta tell you guys, it feels a little fake and gay, and there will be no fakeness and no gayness.
Hello? Get down. Get down. Hello? Get down. Get down.
I knew that we were in a horrendous situation with the men wanting to be women when it was men that were by the DJ booth. Oh, man.
I say this respectfully. When some of you women are not prioritized in social settings, especially clubs, nightlife, and all that, you guys have mental breakdowns and you're like, oh my God, why are guys up there? Why can guys not be up there? If that's their homie DJ and if they know the DJ, why can they not stand up there with their drink in their hand and vibe out? Respectfully, some of you ask for men to leave you alone, especially in some of these settings. So what's the best way to leave you alone? Create distance. You guys can be over there. We'll be over here. Respectfully, right? Like, that's the only logical thing that makes sense. Since when did going to hang out and support your friends become a gender thing? So once again, some of you are bothered when you are not prioritized in social settings, since a lot of nightlife is prioritized around women.
Those days are over.
Because what's going to happen? With a lot of women, there's going to be men. But when some of you don't get the perks of that, oh my God, you guys are so sassy. Nah, shorty, I'm just drinking this old fashioned and vibing out.
I keep seeing the girls saying that the men are like standing on tables and standing on couches at the club, standing up by the DJ booth. The next time you go to the club and a man is standing up on the table, grab his 2 feet and yank it. You're welcome. Reactions may vary.
I've been seeing so many videos just like this one with women posting what men have been acting like in the club. They're always crowding the DJ booth,
It's about damn time.
standing on tables, dancing on couches, doing their best bad chick impression.
We do not care.
That kind of man is probably the kind of man that's like, what makes you think that you get to be up here? These are the kind of men who I believe are jealous of the kind of treatment they see women receive. And they're like, no, this shouldn't just be reserved for women. I want flowers too. I want you to take me out to dinner. I want you to put your hand on my thigh. And said they wanted a soft girl life, and here they are talking about they're in the soft guy era.
Drizzle.
They're always claiming to be the leader, but a lot of them don't have a single original or unique thought. All they want to do is do what women do. Next thing you know, they're going to be begging the nightclub owners to let them in free before 11. Nobody's coming to see you, Otis. It's jealousy. Always has been, always will be. They hate the fact that women aren't making it easier for them. But their looks alone can't get them whoever they want. They can't just buy a woman a drink and then be in her face all night long. She'd rather tell you no and buy her own drink and be free of you. They hate the fact that you're getting all this attention that they feel you don't deserve. This is them acting out. This is the loneliness epidemic really getting to them. They're angry with women. How dare you think that you deserve to be up here? How dare you think that you deserve more than a coffee date? How dare you think you deserve a provider? How dare you think you deserve anything? That's what they really want to say.
I barely know you.
If that's what you think, if that's what's happening, I'm not in the club scene anymore. I'm not even in US. But if that's happening, congratulations.
You played yourself.
You finally did it. Equal. Everything is on an even playing field, right? If men, see, like the guy said, sometimes men are cool with the DJs. Men are fans too. You know, you ladies aren't the only ones listening to music. Yes, men are pushing. Yes, men can be forceful. If somebody goes there popular, men may push you out the way because they're fans too. Things change. This is your present. This is your present that feminism has gave you. Congratulations. Open it. It doesn't look so good. Like, I've saw some things that have had me, a little hurt inside because I believe in chivalry somewhat. I do. I'm old school. I'm 44 years old. But these young guys, they're not hearing it. And why aren't they hearing it? Look at his face right here, right? This is it right here. Guys have had it. And it's not a competition thing. It's not. It's just being done. That's what's going on. Accept it. You earned it. Congratulations.
about this new club scene is the price of bottles. You are charging $400-$500, $300 for a bottle that's like $40-$50 in the liquor store, right? It used to make sense as to why people would be like, you know what, I'm gonna buy a bottle in the club, right? It'll be like you, a couple of your homeboys, or a couple of your girls, whoever you going out with. You buy a bottle that used to be like 120, 200 or whatever. But if you split it up between the people that you was out with, you would have paid the same price in drinks. So it would have made sense. But nowadays, y'all charging $300, $400, $500 for a bottle, and then y'all want to add a service fee to it? And then you gotta tip the bottle girl? Man, look. Y'all done lost y'all goddamn mind.
Bring back men offering to buy you a drink at a bar. Like, as a grown man, why are you sitting here talking to me?
No, let's not normalize your conversation and time costing something. Just because it's not cash, you know, normalizing a different form of payment in order to have conversation with you. Let's not normalize that nor bring it back, okay? Because two things. We don't want men thinking that they're owed anything from you because they bought you a drink. And we don't want women feeling like that man might be expecting something from her, or that she owes him anything because he bought her a drink, okay? So I think it's great. I think when two people can meet, there should be no expectations of getting anything from anybody, right? Just conversation and company should be good and should be enjoyed, you know, whether a drink is offered or not. You know, whether any kind of form of payment is offered or not. That's where I'm going to stand on it, okay? Let's keep it normal like that. All right. Take care, dude.
Got a nerve. Normalize men buying drinks. That's what they're trying to do. Most of them are just not saying it. Make it about the girls again. Yeah, they want guys throwing drinks down their throat, right? That's what they want guys doing in the sections. I bet you she's probably thinking, hey, if you're going to be standing on couches, at least pour that bottle in my throat. I don't think rappers even do that anymore. Seriously. But that was the thing back in the days. Like imagine you watching Jay-Z and them on tour with Ja Rule, and they doing their thing, and they pouring bottles down girls' throats, and they're on tour buses, and girls are having a good time. Entirely different atmosphere, night and day. The club scene has died. It's died along with everything else, with dating. It's died along with them not giving you the time of day. Moved over to the club. Ladies not giving men the time of day, moved over to the club. And so, what do you think men are doing in the club? They're not hearing it. They're done. Watch this next video.
Oh, you're pretty. Thank you. If I were to ask you to buy me a drink, what would you say? Really?
Yeah, no, I don't buy girls drinks.
Excuse me? If I were to ask you to buy me a drink, what would you say?
I would say no.
Yeah, dump him out. I have a question for you. If I were to ask you to buy me a drink, what would you say?
Hell no.
Not.
What, I mean, like, if you're cool, like, I have to find out if you're cool or not.
I love that men are learning. And just like you see at the bottom of the screen there, right? As he's talking, it says stay cold. And that's what men are doing. And the reason why he's happy, he's been shouting it to the mountaintops for men to stay cold. I've even been shouting it to the mountaintops. It's about that time. Things change. A complete 180. And it's sad, actually. I don't want it to be like this. I don't. You already see what's going on. I've showed it in all of my past videos. Now it's gotten to the point, ladies are starting to talk to guys. Ladies are buying guys drinks. But that's a good thing, though. And you know why these ladies are doing that? because they understand what's been done. Certain ladies understand what happened with certain movements, Me Too, and things like that. They get it. These ladies are shouting to the mountaintops on the internet. They're actually speaking up for men. I'm not saying those are the same ladies that are out there trying to talk to guys, but still, these ladies have understanding that are buying drinks. They say, hey, I might as well shoot my shot. I reacted to a video the other day. You guys remember all I do is date, break up, repeat? That lady, 50 years old, she didn't start buying men drinks until she hit 50 years old. Think about that. She got down and out on her luck and said, I have to do what I have to do. Ain't that something? And what did I say? She should be married right now. I felt that video was weird because I'm like, you should be married. What happened? Did you get divorced? These are things men are seeing. This is what I'm automatically going to assume. Just like a guy not buying a female a drink because he's automatically assuming he's going to be used. How do I come to that conclusion? Watch this.
Men when I needed to.
Ooh, say more.
Just like, you know, like I'm not paying for a drink. Like that's not going to be happening.
Love
You know, like the Jewish reasons to be straight, I very much picked and choose, just like my Judaism.
And what was your observations as like a would-be seductress with no interest? Were you like, men are so dumb?
No, well, I was a part because I grew up poor. I was like in a poor. I was the poorest of anyone I knew, which to be Jewish and poor felt unheard of. Felt like what an outlier. This is the biggest outlier of anything I've had. Is that I'm Jewish and poor. I haven't heard of the story since reading about Anne Frank.
Sure.
So by the way, I went to go see The Attic, and I'm like, not bad.
It's pretty roomy.
By the way, so I was the friend who never had no money, but I used, you know, my mouth, my words, my head, all that stuff. So we would go out. Let's say we went to like a club in Montreal or whatever. I would go up to like 40-year-olds sitting with bottle service. Remember, they had like the couch. And I'd be like, fellas, what are we drinking?
Yes.
I came in with you know, with like just total confidence. It's like, you know, they're all pedophiles. It's like, why don't they want 8 hot girls to sit with them? And I'd like, you know, shimmy through. I'd help myself to the Grey Goose, whatever I was doing. And if it was running low, I'd be like, you call yourself a man?
Re-up.
Yeah,
Get a couple
I
more.
didn't pay a penny.
More bottles.
I was happy I found that video clip. And I'll tell you guys why. Well, you already know why. Because I just explained it, right? She's a lesbian. She challenged men's manhood so they can buy her, give her something to drink. She didn't do this recently. She did this before. So what do you think happened? Guys have fell for that. So now they said, no mas. Ladies, this is what she said it. I didn't make her say that. She had an interview with 2 regular guys, probably sitting there putting that in their memory bank too. And they're going to go out, or they may not go out anymore, but still, imagine they go out. They're thinking the same thing. Like, you messed up. It's over now.
That men shouldn't be allowed to sit because it's truly an epidemic that every time I go on the transit, it's full train. Majority of the people sitting are men. Like, as long as there's a gender pay gap, women should not be standing on public transit. That's crazy to me.
Gender pay gap.
Like, yesterday I was on the path, and like a really old man, there was like one empty seat, and I saw him and I was like, please sit. And he's like, no, it's okay, like, you sit. And I was like, no, please sit down, like, you're obviously unwell. And look around, every other seat is taken by like young, able-bodied men, and all the women are standing. There was someone that was pregnant that was standing. I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. And I won't rest until men aren't allowed to sit.
Going on. This is what they're resorting to. Watch this.
In Wise, it's because of my fistic I can do that, right? So let's start with the pair of glasses bought these individuals. Understood here is a set number of seats on the train. The second individual, right? The one in the red has what looks to be a pregnancy, no? We all know the decent thing to do in that moment. You see a pregnant woman on a crowded train, you get up and you give her that seat. That's what most people are raised to believe, right?
She looked her
Respect,
right in the
care,
face.
courtesy. But here's the thing. Y'all, that rule applies to the limited seats that already exist on that train. The seats that everybody's fighting for when it gets packed. What happens when somebody went out of their way, put in that effort, and made space for themselves? See this man in the glasses. He wasn't just sitting there casually. He actually created his own space. Prepared, planned, brought what he needed. So why should he automatically be forced to give that up? Now let me add some perspective here. I'm Mexican-Belgian, so I'm used to seeing cultural clashes when it comes to manners. Some folks will say it's about respect. Others will say it's about survival of the fittest.
Now, I'll be real. If I was on the train, I would give her the seat. But I wasn't on a train, and I didn't have the seat. And yeah, some guys were, oh, Jay, you're a punk. I'm a punk. I'm old school, right? I would have gave it to her. But I understand. You see how the guy was laughing? He saw the man didn't give up the seat. He was laughing. Understand what's happening. Like the lady said, men are being spiteful. Ain't that crazy? That's how bad it's gotten. But it's what was created by you ladies. I'm sorry. This is the way it is. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Peace out. See you next video.